Mate, the Chinese at the food, I can tell you. They got no food left. Buffalo Bear tell me that. They've been out of food for centuries, mate. I can tell you. They're getting prawns drunk, mate. They're getting prawns drunk over there. I can tell you. You tell me, Buffalo Bear, mate. There's a toilet paper shortage, mate. They stopped making it. They stopped making it, mate, because they're out of food. I can tell you. Oh, look, this guy, he sent in a video about the beautiful sea turtles. But Buffalo Bear, man, he tell me the secrets of the Chinese. I can tell you. They got no food. They getting prawns drunk, mate. And they're serving them over there, swimming in a bowl of booze. I can tell you. And they got to catch them and with like a chopstick and bite the head off. Bite the head off the drunk prawn. I can tell you, that's not the conservation, mate. I can tell you. But it's the end of the world now, mate. They're not making toilet paper anymore. We're going to have to do the same things, mate. I can tell you. We're going to have to eat these bats, mate. Okay, I can tell you that. Look at that, the seagull. We can eat it. I can tell you like a roast chicken. I can tell you that. I heard about that. The Buffalo Bear tell me. Too, you can put them in a bottle, mate. You find a dead seagull, and you can put it in a bottle, mate, of seawater, and then drink it later. I can tell you. You bury it, mate, and come back for that. I can tell you, mate, we need to change. We need to change our ways now. The Chinese are out of toilet paper. I can tell you, there's no toilet paper. I got none. I got none. Stella's got none. She's upset by that. I can tell you. I blame the Chinese for that. The Buffalo Bear tell me to do that. He tell me about them. They stop making that. They stop making that toilet paper. I can tell you. We're going to have to use sand. We're going to have to use sand. I tell them. My father, he ate the bushmeat. Not my biological, but he knows. He knows about that. He joined them. He joined the Chinese. I can tell you. I tell him too. You got to eat the. Oh, look at that. I can see that. That's a filthy kookaburra, mate. I can tell you. That's a filthy. Are they eating little baby sea turtles? We can eat them. We can eat them now. I can tell you. It's the end of the world, mate. I can tell you that. We got to substitute our diet, mate. Even eating camel. I can tell you. Or we got to ride camel. I can tell you, we're going to run out of everything. Everything. We're all going to have camels. And ride and eat them. I can tell you, you got to make fire and bury the hump. You got to bury the hump in the sand, mate. And then light fire on top of it. I can tell you. Look at that. That's good to do, mate. You can still do that. You can still do that. That ocean debris. Not good. Not good for sea turtles. But end of world. End of world. The Buffalo Bear tell me that. He did in the pub, mate. I can tell you. He's drinking his problems away because he knows. He knows, mate, the Chinese, they control the GOONI juice, mate. They control the GOONI juice, mate, and we're going to run out of beer. He knows. He knows that, mate. I can tell you. He's already out of toilet paper too. I can tell you. They're trying to sell it to me for like $1,000 a roll. I say no. I say no, still it's not worth that, mate. I can tell you she can use her hand. Okay, I'm not able to afford such things. I got the rich people, they buy all that. They do not care. They don't care that the BUSHTICK MICK got in the toilet paper. I can tell you. Mate, they're eating squirrels in America. I can tell you. And they're cooking them, mate, in the head. I can tell you. They crack the skull up and they scoop out the brains, mate, with like their fingers. It's what's happening. It's what's happening, mate. I can tell you. Buffalo Bear, he tell me that. He knows about things. I can tell you. He's educated. He's an educated man. I thought he was so stupid. Like a bushmeat pit. My father. He's not my biological father. He only raised me. Cause Albie Mangles abandoned my mother and me. I can tell you. But he's not as stupid as he looks either. I can tell you. And he looks stupid, man. But he knows. He knows about eating bushmeat. He's forced to do that. I can tell you, we're all forced to do that now. They're eating squirrel brains, mate. What does that say? What does that say about the things? I can tell you, not good. Not good. Look at that beautiful sea turtle. A beautiful sea turtle egg. I can tell you. Yes. And that's the beauty. That's the beautiful. I found that very beautiful. I'm not eating squirrel brains. I don't want to do that. We got none. We got none. We got to eat a possum brain. I can tell you. I can tell you. Maybe rat. Maybe rat, I can tell you. I still not want to eat rat. But she's going to have to, I can tell you. Buffalo Bear, mate, he's up to date. He's up to date with such things. He's stimulated by kind of worldly events, mate. He tell me about them. He tell me. After Stella, mate, we got to prepare, mate. I'm lucky we've been eating insects. I'm lucky we've been eating insects. I tell you, Stella. It's the end of the world, mate. Oh, look at that. Yes, that's good to do. We like that. I like that. That calm me down, mate. It calm me down when I see things like this, mate. I like that. I like that. But I got in the toilet paper. I got in the toilet paper, mate. Mate, we're all going to have to be eating jellyfish, mate. I can tell you. Because the Chinese take our toilet paper away. I can tell you that. That is fact. And they're already eating it, mate. You can salt it. You can salt it, mate. Like they like that. And you can eat the jellyfish ovaries too. As long as you serve them fried. I can tell you. That is our new diet. That is our new diet at the end of the world, mate. The jellyfish. I tell Stella, get ready for that. And get ready. But you should not listen. But the Chinese, no? The Chinese and the Japanese, and I don't know, mate. They got like a shits of dried jellyfish. I can tell you. And you can like soak it and turn it back into jellyfish ready for cooking, mate. But it's just dried. We're all going to have them. I can tell you, maybe we can make a form of toilet paper. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not. But at the end of the world, mate, I can say I'm a marine biologist, mate. I'm not one. But I can say I am. Maybe even an engineer, mate. You might need me. I said that to people. Look at that. Yes, the turtles. Turtles been eating that. They've been eating that, mate. I can tell you, not good. Full of plastic. Mother sea turtle. Mother sea turtle at the end of the world, mate. Got a flattened syndrome. I can tell you. Easy to catch, mate. Easy to catch. We're going to have to eat them. I can tell you. I'm not want to, but we're going to have to. Unless we get the test for jellyfish now, mate. I can tell you. Maybe barnacles, mate. I can tell you. Maybe that a new diet, mate, we can consist of the barnacles. I'm not sure about that. No, but that's not good for environment, mate. It's plastic. I can tell you. I can tell you. We got to eat the sea urchins. I don't know. I don't know, but they're already doing it. They're already doing it, mate. I can tell you. BARFLY Barry, he told me about that. Mate, I told BARFLY Barry, mate, we're going to have to eat pickled jellyfish, mate. I told him, and he believes me. I can tell you. He told me about the toilet paper tea. I can tell you we're not going to ever see toilet paper again. I can tell you that. I'll get used to it. Get used to it. That's what he told me. And I'm getting used to it, mate. I'm getting used to it. I can tell you that.